Hello everyone. In this class, let's learn about this matrix multiplication. So in previous video, I was just explaining about this matrix addition and subtraction. So matrix multiplication is also very easy and interesting one. So for matrix multiplication, there is one rule. Whenever we take two matrices, it doesn't necessarily have to be a square matrix. Even for non-square matrices, it is possible to do matrix multiplication. But one rule has to be satisfied. That is, the number of columns in row 1, sorry, the number of columns in matrix 1 has to be equal to the number of rows in matrix 2. So that is very very important. The number of columns in matrix 1 has to be equal to the number of rows in matrix 2. So that is very important. For example, when I take matrix A as let's say a 3 cross 2 matrix, that is 3 rows and 2 columns. For example, let me try to type it like 3 5 4 6 7 and 9. So you can just see here clearly, this is row 1, row 2 and row 3, and this is column 1 and column 2. So this is a 3 cross 2 matrix. That is, it has two columns. That means the whichever we take in matrix B should have two rows. That is very important. Only two rows, but the number of columns can be how much ever it want. For example, let me take matrix B as a 2 cross 4 matrix. That is two rows and four columns. For example, 2 4 6 8, and here let me try to type 1 3 5 and 7. Okay, now you can just see clearly in matrix A, the order is 3 cross 3 cross 2, and here it is 2 cross 4. That is very important. Two rows and four columns. The number of columns in matrix A is 2, and the number of rows in matrix B is 2. So therefore it satisfies that rule. Now let's try to do this matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication is nothing but A star B. So whenever when we do this matrix multiplication, you should know the resulting order. The resulting order will always be, for example, this matrix A has an order of, as I told you, 3 cross 2. So I'll just try to type here 3 cross 2 order, and matrix B has an order 2 cross 4. So obviously this 2 and this 2 matches. Therefore, the resulting matrix, that is A star B, will have 3 rows and 4 columns here. It is nothing but 3 star 4. You will get an order of 3 star 4. That is the number of rows in column A and number of columns in in matrix B. That is very important. The number of rows in matrix A and number of columns in matrix B. That is, you will get in the order 3 cross 4. Therefore, you have to select 3 rows and 4 columns. That is very important. 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, now let's try to select 3 rows and 4 columns. You can just see. So here I have selected 3 rows and 4 columns. So now when I try to perform that matrix multiplication, I have to type a formula m mult. That is very very important, m mult. So open the bracket. Let me try to select this array first, comma. Then let me try to select this array next. Then let me close the bracket, and then similarly press Ctrl Shift and enter to get the result. Fine. Now we have got the answer. So we have just got it. We just saw the answer as this one. So this is the answer. This matrix is having the order 3 rows and 4 columns. So let me try to give center alignment to all these, and similarly let me try to select all these and let me try to give center alignment, and similarly for this as well. Okay, so now you understood how to do this matrix multiplication. Even here also you can try to do the same, like just like how we did in the previous class, like selecting this row and try to give in the name box as a, enter, and you can do the same thing. So this is, so okay, this didn't get selected, so let me try to select that. So give it as, okay, instead of a, because so in the same sheet actually I have this other already have given for this matrix as a, so whichever we did in the previous problem. So let me try to name these matrices something like C and D, so it will make some sense, because whenever you're doing the same worksheet, so that will create an issue. So what I'll do, I'll try to name this C, enter, and similarly let me try to select this and name it D, enter. So So this one, let me try to name it C, enter. Okay, if I try to type C, the entire one gets selected. So let me try to put this something like EAA. So if I try to type it EAA, fine, that is fine. So now, so let this be EAA star C, EAA star D. Okay, so the first matrix whatever we have here is EAA, and here it is D. So now if when I try to do EAA star D, so what will I get is, so equal to M mult EAA comma D. So again, control shift and enter. So before that, you have to do one thing, like you have to select the matrix order, that is 3 rows and 4 columns. So 3 rows and 4 columns. So then go and perform this M mult. So select A comma D. So control shift and enter. So you can see the answer remains same. So this is how you do the matrix multiplication. So I hope you have understood this. So in the next class, we'll try to learn this inverse, determinant, etc. Thank you.